Dear students, in this video we will be discussing subtraction of vectors. What is subtraction of vectors? So far we have studied about vector addition, the laws which help us to do the vector addition like triangle law, parallelogram law and the analytical methods, but now we are switching our attention to subtraction of vectors. Suppose you have two vectors, okay, A vector and B vector. Remember, they should essentially be of the same nature. Like if you are talking about one force, then the other one should also be a force. Or if you're talking about one velocity, then the other one should also be a velocity, right? So what you need to do is you need to have two vectors over here and they should essentially be of the same nature, right? Suppose this is A vector and this is B vector, and after that you need to carry out the subtraction between both of them. So this goes as A vector minus B vector. But since we don't know anything about the algebra which goes for subtraction of vectors, but we know each and everything regarding vector addition, the algebra which gives us vector addition. So we will convert this problem to the problem of vector addition. How? See, we can write A vector minus B vector as A vector plus minus B vector. This is not going to make any difference, but this will actually change your approach to look at this situation. This situation first was you were given that you have two vectors and you need to subtract them. But now the situation is you are given two vectors and you need to add them. Here first vector is the first vector, here A vector, and the second vector is the negative of some vector. So don't you think this is an easy approach? So suppose how to deal with this situation. Suppose you have one A vector over here and the other B vector over here. Okay, so you know that how to go about it. You have to superimpose its tail to its head so that you can find out the resultant. Fine. This is A vector, this is B vector. Now you need to add A vector plus minus B vector. You remember when you used to apply the parallelogram law or triangle law, it was R vector equals to A vector plus B vector. We used to find out the resultant of A vector and B vector and that used to come out as R vector. Same thing we are going to do here, but यहाँ पर आपको resultant find out करना है A vector और minus B vector का. So I will back produce this. Because minus B vector means negative B vector. Negative B vector means one vector which is having exactly the same magnitude as that of B vector, but it has the opposite direction like this. So this time these are the two vectors. This one is A and this one is minus B. And you need to find out the resultant of this vector. And how will you find out? Can you see that these two vectors are in order? These two vectors are in order, and this one which is not in order, this one, complete the triangle. See, this is a triangle, two vectors in order, third one not in order, and this is going to give you the resultant of these two, which means if you will add both of them, you are going to get the resultant. So eventually you have found the resultant of A vector and minus B vector. So isn't it easy? It's very easy. You had the problem regarding subtraction of vectors, but you converted it to the problem of addition of vectors. And we know that when we do vector addition, we either use triangle law or we use parallelogram law. And what we see is when we are applying triangle law or parallelogram law, what do we see? We see that we look for the resultant which arise from the combination of the two vectors. So actually this was A vector and this was B vector, and I back produced B so that I can get minus B, and now I need to add both of them. How will I add? By applying triangle law like this. So this is the resultant and it will be written as A vector plus of minus B vector. This is the resultant of two vectors. So now if the angle between A and B is theta, so the angle between A and minus B will be equal to, we need to see that. Okay, so we need to find out the angle between A and minus B, but I forgot to tell you something, that angles are always measured like this. When two rays emerge from the same point, then we measure the angle in the anti-clockwise direction. Here I have measured the angle wrongly. It's not the angle between A and B, because here A and B are not the two rays emerging from the same point. So I'll produce A. I will produce A. Now A vector's direction, B vector's direction. And this will be eventually the angle between A vector and B vector. And let us suppose this is theta. Okay. So, and this is A vector, this is minus B vector. What is the angle between them? This is 180 degree minus theta because of the linear pair property. So resultant, which used to be A square plus B square under the root A square plus B square plus 2AB cos the angle between two vectors of whose resultant you are finding. Now we are finding the resultant of A vector and minus B vector. So the angle between them would be 180 degree minus theta, right? So this way we calculate. Similarly, tan beta equals to B sine 180 degree minus theta divided by A plus B cos 180 degree माइनस थीटा, विच मीन्स जहाँ जहाँ पहले थीटा एंगल यूज करते थे अब आपको 180 माइनस थीटा यूज करना है, बिकॉज उस सिचुएशन में थीटा वॉज दैट एंगल विच वॉज मेड बिटवीन those two vectors whose resultant you were finding. You were finding out the resultant of, you were looking for the resultant of A vector and B vector, right? And that's why we use the angle theta. But now we are finding out the resultant of A vector and minus B vector. So here I am going to use the angle 180 degree minus theta. So here the derivation goes like this. So this is subtraction of vectors.